Hey, welcome to episode 4 of this Rotaryworld series. I just uploaded the first two videos, so yes. A bunch of stuff has changed since the last time. That's because I started playing with the Blood Magic mod. I think I'll do that for the next episode or the one after this. Today we're going to be doing some building stuff. Building basically a foundation for, like a building for electrical age here. This was gonna be an exploration episode, but then I recorded that for like an hour, and then all of the audio broke because um I think I had it like playing out loud, so it was like double recording the audio and it sounds really bad. But you see, I started this highway like a while ago. Actually, yeah, I think I might have done that when I did the last episode, at episode 3. But yeah, it goes from here until the shore. Um, so yeah, and we're gonna build the electrical age building on the side here. It's gonna be fairly large. Yeah, you see like the outline in grass. That's gonna be it. The problem with this area is that you've got the sinister node or something over there, and there's an evil demon who lives there. I accidentally like spawned him or something. I don't really know. He's from Thaumcraft. So we're gonna start working on this. So there are a few mods in here that are good for building. The one that I'm focusing on is called the Z-Tones mod because the blocks are really cheap. I actually started this episode before, but then everything that I did was kind of useless because I figured out that you can actually use the chisel to get between the different variations off the Z-Tones block, because you see you can craft it from this, like there's crafting recipes for everything, but also to get this idle, you can, or if I go to, from the Z-Tones tile, you can go to chisel between all of the different types of the block. And then once you have a type of the block, let's say this tinted glass here, you can do control scroll to go between different variations of that. So it's pretty cool. Let's change this back to normal. Whatever. I think it's not the same color. It's fine. Um, so we have the bowling here. I'm not. We need to decide what blocks we're doing, but for now, in electrical age, it's based around the different tiers here of machines. So right now we've got a bunch of 50-volt machines, and then we've got some 200-volt stuff here. So we're gonna, but then after we do this, we're gonna have a larger area for power generation, because now that we've got ethanol semi-automated, I still haven't done the sugarcane bit yet. Yeah, that's allowed. Now that we've got ethanol semi-automated, we can use I believe, the gas, no, not the gasoline engine, but there's an engine at electrical age that we can use to power everything. So we'll have that automated once we'll need to transfer it here. But so basically we're gonna have 3 rooms. Over here we'll keep all of our 50-volt machines. Over here we're gonna keep all of our 200-volt machines. And then in this larger area from here all the way to like this area here, we'll have the big power generation. I don't know if this is overkill or not. It doesn't matter if it is. It's cool to have something big. What I really like to use are these slopes. From oh, I need to craft them, but from carpenter's blocks. We're gonna have like one of the slopes here going up to the roof, and then for the doors, we're gonna have like a slope on the side there, and then a slope on the side of the door, because this is a door gonna separate the two different rooms here. Then here's a door to exit the area. So the main thing that I need to do first though is choose a block. So we'll head into creative to find that out, because there are a lot of blocks that we can choose. Hey, welcome to another test world. Okay, good, I'm recording, and you can see some of the stuff that I did when I started recording this episode. You've got this ism here, which I can cycle through. Yeah, this is the original one that I was going with, because you can have like these different colors, and it's like not too expensive to make. It requires some iron and stuff, but because this Zydle needs coal and iron, but then the actual tile is cheap. But now that we can just chisel here from the main version, we can chisel and then just control scroll. So then this is what I was trying to explain with the slopes. Um, yeah, so here we can have like glass in the side here. We'll have whatever floor block, and then the slopes, it goes like you place one below and then one above, and then it creates like this slanted look that I really like. I don't know about the block choices, but yeah, we're definitely gonna incorporate these slopes. And for the corners, I was thinking that we could use like kind of this round outer corner from the architecture craft mod. You just put a block in here, then you can change to different things. The problem is that for the slopes, we can't do up and down, so we have to use the carpenter's blocks if you see in the tooltip there. So that's where this comes in, the carpenter's wedge slope. So we can go, then we go from below like that, and then we can fill it in with let's say I don't think we can use the glass for this. Will this work? Huh. Hmm. I don't think that'll work though. No, I don't think that'll work. So we've got the corp here, which is I think looks kind of cool. Um, I'm trying to go with this like something like this where it's a lot of one color. I like the blue, I guess, but I was going with something white. This is kind of grayish though, so originally when I did my other world, I was using this reds block. I'm not sure which version. Yeah, I was actually using this one here because I think it looks really cartoony and I like the look of it. Yeah, it's nice and cartoony, but for electrical age, I don't think it'll. I don't really want to use it. I want to do something different. I actually, huh, I really like this one here, this corp block. So I wonder if I change all of this to that. So I'm gonna exchange these back and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I went and did some testing. Basically this is supposed to be a miniature version of what I'm actually building. So I've got the 50 volt room, 200 volt room, and then the power room, which is this thing. Um, there's two blocks that I like for the floor. I haven't tried out this fort yet. Right now I placed down this lathe, and I like it. For the outline, I think I'm going to stick with this fort. I actually really like the block. And then I'm trying to look for something that's, like, very seamless. Because a lot of the other blocks, like, you can see I guess you can't see on this one, but if I go to the different variations of ism, then you can really see the block outlines, and I don't like that. So, um, I also implemented some glass. I don't think I'm gonna do like two different types of glass. And then I might have some like pillars on the side, like something that goes up to the top, like that down the side or something. Um, but I don't know about that. Yeah, this one you can see the block outlines, but I like it still. It's kind of like quartz block, I guess. Yeah, it really reminds me of another quartz, which is a nice block. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. This block has more of that factory look I'm looking for, but then I don't know if I make like the whole floor fit because this is a lot smaller than the actual thing. Once I build the actual thing, will this be like too overwhelming with like this? Because I think this won't be overwhelming if I build it massively, but I like the look of this more. But okay, let's try to build a giant section out of this. This is also nice. I don't know, I think I like this white block the fort more with the court. So I can just chisel from the whatever the main version is. Yeah, I can. So that's settled, and then I'll need to decide what color of glass I'm gonna use. I don't think it really matters that much. It'll look fine either way. And then I've already determined some of the slope locations, but then I need to have something to make this back wall interesting. Because I don't want it to be just like a wall of corp, because that's right now that's what it is. Right now the back of it is just kind of like flat like this. So I need to add some windows or something. Yeah, that looks decent actually. To do multiple floors, we're going to be using the elevators at open blocks. Because basically if I have one here, you can also dye them different colors. The actual floors are going to be different heights in this. Come on, mouse. I can go up and shift to swap between the floors. So I need to decide where on the floor I do the elevator. I'm thinking like somewhere here. Then I think the entrance will be like right there. You put a door there. I can't use these Twilight Forest doors, but they're super cool. Basically, yeah. You put them in a pattern. like that, and then you right click, and then they all open up, and then it goes through. And then I think it closes automatically, and now I can't go through. You find them in the Twilight Forest, so I'll go there soon enough. A cane door. Whoa, that looks cool. Can I make this though? I don't know if that word fits in really well, but that's a sick looking door. I don't have the recipe for it yet though. Oh no, you have carpenter's door. Yeah, I can use a carpenter's door. And then I can change the different designs with the hammer. Like that. So yeah. I think I'll use a carpenter's door and then figure out a nice block to go there. Later on I definitely want to build with this castle door though. Um I need to make this door and I need to make lots of these slopes. So basically I just need a ton of wood. Which thankfully, from the tree chopping expeditions, I have. And then, oh, we have exactly 6 left, which is enough for. Actually, that's only one door. We need more doors. But we have enough slopes for everything. So we're going to place down the initial slopes over here. Because I decided so a while ago. Floor level is going to be here. Actually, I was thinking of pushing this whole thing one block back, because that way we'll have, like, room from the highway or whatever we decide to do for this here. I'm going to change it eventually. Can we go there? Ah, I fell. Whoa, what happened there? I just did like a 360. Okay, let's go to sleep. I'm gonna go do some of the building, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've done a bunch of building and stuff, and I really like the feel so far. I need to heighten that, I think. So yeah, I ran out of blocks, but I was using the building ones. I went through like 3 of them already, so yeah. I've got the slope here. We're gonna have glass. Originally, what I was thinking is that we have like glass, then the corp, then like a slab on top, but that's a bad idea. So I think we're gonna raise the glass one more level, so that it's at this height as well. Then we're gonna have the corp. Um, then we'll have the next level maybe. Huh? Because on top of this, we're gonna have more fort, and I want this to be fairly tall. Because having the roof here is definitely way too short. That's only too high. But if it's 3 high, I think that's still also too short, so. I think maybe we could use the carpenter's blocks, something from carpenter's blocks. So we have, we've got, for this block here, this will be glass, then, where's our cave? Oh yeah, there's one right there that I covered. This will be corp, then we have another corp, but then this corp is like kind of covered. So it's like that. How's that height for a roof? Yeah, that's still a little bit tight. I guess it won't be a full block though, so it'll feel a little bit better than that. How's the headroom? Yeah, that's actually fine. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go with that design. I'll need to make the architect's saw bench though. Then I made one door. Where was I planning? I was planning doors here. Um, then I was gonna have kind of like a slope here, like that. Yeah, and then we have the rest of the wall around it, which is kind of like this. And I guess with the hammer, which I haven't made either yet, then we can change the design so it looks a little bit better. Maybe, okay, we'll have this be a highlight there, and like this is normal as well. This is normal, but it'll like, I originally wanted to do the wedge there, and then now I'm not going to take it back. So we'll have these 4 blocks here be something different than the the court probably. So I don't know what that will be, but we'll figure it out. I'll finish the whole thing, or the whole first floor, and I'll be back, because it was really, it's still like pretty, well it's not grindy, but to get the tile here, it's just melting stone, and then waiting for it, and then crafting it into the thing, so. Okay, so it's been a while, and I did a lot of building stuff, and this is what I came up with so far. So we've got the entrance here, it's gonna be, I think, three stories tall so far. I used that Corp 7, and then for the stuff I used the Corp 2, and I stuck with the same 4 because it's nice. For this, I'm using these luminous crystals. There's basically like a batch of luminous crystals over here, so I decided, hey, why not use it, because it's kind of glow in the dark. Basically, if I press the F7 button, then it shows like this overlay here, for like where mobs can spawn. So if it's yellow, then they can spawn at night, and if it's red, then they can spawn all the time. So basically, without these crystals, give off like a very small amount of light. So without them, like this whole area here is red. So then that's why I decided to add them. And basically, I don't know. I'm gonna have the transition from here to here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for that yet. The biggest problem that I had was over here. I was planning on having this class level, in line with this level here. But then basically what I realized is that, everything will look janky like this because you'll see all the corners because, this takes up a full block space. So then it'll be all like janky and stuff like that. But if I had it behind here, then it can like blend very nicely. So in this way, otherwise it would be like, instead of being a full block there, it would look, we couldn't have a block there because this block would be in the same spot. So yep. Then yeah, I've got the mini door here, and then we've got the larger version of the door there for like the rest of it. And then we've got this like little streak down the like across the middle in red. So I'm like fairly happy with it. The one problem that I have so far is that it's a box. So it is like it's a box right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the back of this building because I'm too lazy to, and I'm really only gonna be focusing on the front. And I don't know, maybe I'll I'm not really planning on expanding to over here because it's a lot more work to clear out everything when I've got all the planes over there. Um, I also decided that I guess I can put like storage or another room here. So I'm debating on whether or not to actually keep this as the electrical H4 and move the stuff to the floors above. So like make this floor here for electrical age and then have the bottom floor as like a storage room or something. Because I really like this building. It came together very nicely because I don't really do much building. As you can see by my project so far. This is the most building I've done so far. It's like the most this closest thing to a base that I have. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I also made everything a block higher, because previously it would have been like that, only a 2 block, area, but this is why I have like 3, I've got more headroom. I didn't mention the doors either. I think it looks cool. It's kind of like a line. It looks worse from this side. It's like a line, and then when you close it, the door, I changed like the door design with the the hammer. I don't know if I mentioned it. And then now it's kind of like all seamless. So I think I'm gonna decide what to do the boxy like later on. I need to take a creative break. I think that'll get my brain working. Because sitting here in front of it, I don't think will help. But in the meantime, I think we can decide where to put the elevators. I put the luminous crystals in kind of the center-ish. So I think we should definitely have an elevator like at the entrance here. Yeah, that spot's fine. Then probably one in one of the rooms here. I've got my secondary entrance here. So if I want to get to the second floor from here, I think I should probably have like here maybe. Kind of around the spot, I guess. Okay, and we have the 4 elevators here. I'm not sure how to dye them though. Looks like maybe if I put it on the floor, then I right click it with the bottle to dye it. Ah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, let's make these red to stand out. Okay, and then we need to, I'm not gonna put too many elevators because then we need to make, did they use ender pearls? So we can now shift to go up and down, then we can like exit here, or more conveniently we could go up here, then run across to here, go down, exit here. Okay, yeah. I think if I build more buildings in the future, I'm gonna try to make them like more open concept in terms of the floor. So like, for example, this section here would be like 2 floors high, because that way I can like jetpack up and down. So then this will be like a divided room here, but I can like elevator up the large atrium section here. So instead of using the elevator, it'll be like a jetpack here, and then I can go down to there's like a second floor here of rooms. So then I think that would be nicer because the elevator is just like a single block that you gotta get to. This is fine for now. Yeah, I should add some sort of door or exit on the second floor. I need to make more doors then. I think that's gonna be the episode actually. Yeah, I'll probably continue this off camera, but that's enough for now. This episode's already like fairly long. Um, thanks for watching. Bye. So I thought I had an episode here, but then I started recording because I was trying to kill this chicken here, and it's just impossible to kill. Got my sword here. Gotta turn it on, otherwise it drains blood. Yeah, yeah. Come on. I can do this. Okay, maybe I need to move it to somewhere else where I can kill it. This chicken is invincible right now. Maybe we can move it to somewhere to kill it now. No, is this the? Are these killable? I don't want to kill the sheep. But are just like chickens invincible now? No, they're not invincible. It's just that we've got an invincible chicken here. What? What? I'm so confused. I guess we've just got an invincible chicken here. It refuses to die. Yeah, let's turn the sword off because it. Yeah. Okay. What?